their team: Keith Mumby, David Smith, Steve McGowan, Richard Davis and Richard Francis. Halfbacks: Ellery Hanley and John Crossley. And the pack: Jeff Gratian, Charlie Stone, Bob Kellaway, Dick Jazovich, Alan Rathbone and Ian Sheldon. The two subs for Bradford: David Redfern and Ian Sharrett. Leeds' team: Neil Hunt at fullback, Haig, Healy, Kerry and Gill. Halfbacks: Bleakley and Dick. And the forwards: Jones, Maskill, Keith Rain, Powell, Webb and David Heron. And the two substitutes for Leeds: Wilson and Ingham. Tonight's referees: Mr. Fox from Wakefield. And we have with us Alan Guilfoyle again. Welcome, Alan.
Alright, Alan, nice night. It's a bit late putting lights on, but nevertheless.
A bit late out.
Yeah, Leeds won a 2 change, but feeling a strong pack, Alan. 3 quarters not so experienced, but certainly a strong pack.
Saving the big one for Tuesday, perhaps.
Well, perhaps so, but you know, if they're going to the Championship, they can't afford to be saving any matches. They've got to go.
Win them all.
They've got to win them all now. Meanwhile, we've still got to pick 1 or 2 up. I think we are safe now for the top 8, but I still think we've got to pick 1 or 2 up just to give us a better position in that.
And this is the one they always like to win. Bradford players, the local derbies, always a big game.
Well, it used to be all Leeds ones at one time, didn't it? But over the last 5 or 6 years, we've perhaps got well on top of them, Alan. So, but that's how it goes. They always seem to have that edge in the big matches, the Leeds against us. So.
And a bit of luck.
Oh yeah, well, you need that. Everybody needs that bit of luck, like.
So here we go then. Kevin Dick placing the ball. Now we could do with the lights as Kevin Dick kicks off. Downfield, it'll be taken by Sheldon. Sheldon up to the 25. Kellaway. Crossley to Gratian. Gratian in. Surrounded by 3 Leeds players, and back it goes. Hanley kicks downfield, but that goes straight to Hunt. Hunt gets his ball away. Oh no, Bradford defence come up. And Jazovich caught offside. And that's a kickable position. 40-yard kick. Dick just having a look round. And the kicking at goal. Paul Gill. Just coming on as Gill takes a couple of paces to the side. Wind blowing with Gill. Looks good. Yeah, straight through the middle. So 2 points to Leeds and a good start for them. Crossley with the kick into the wind, and that's well taken and fed off. Haig held, and the pick up and run, and Lee's got to overlap that side if they move it quickly. Dick away with it, spread it out, Powell into the gap, Powell meets Mumby. And a super tackle from Keith Mumby. And Dick with the ball. Floats it wide. It goes loose, but Hanley takes Healy on the halfway line. A short side ball, Rain met by Hanley. And Rathbone in. Plays his ball, Dick tosses it back. Hoisted downfield. Francis takes. Francis plays his ball quickly. Charlie Stone to Kellaway. And Kellaway on the 25 line. Crossley kicks it downfield and it runs into touch just inside the Leeds half. So Leeds put in. And penalty to Bradford. And Crossley safely in and over the stand. Stone taps. Kellaway comes charging in and goes forward. Plays his ball. Stone to Sheldon. Sheldon on the 25. Crossley on the run round. Ships it off. Stone has to flick it to Mumby and he does so. Mumby takes it forward but Bradford still on the Leeds 25. Rathbone picked up by Hanley and Hanley struggles to the line. Hanley plays his ball and Crossley's going in. Crossley in for the try. And Crossley spotting the gap on the short bit there. Lovely try.
Oh, sharp as a knife with that Alamonte. Saw the gap open and went through it like butter, didn't he?
Looking sharp as John, isn't he?
Yeah, these last 2 or 3 games he's looked every inch, hasn't he? He's looked top class.
Kellaway making a lot of ground too.
Yeah, Rathbone's running there. It's just unfortunate to get his pass up. I might have scored the try early, but
He did well to pick one up, did Ella? Yeah.
it's nice to get an early try.
Crossley then trying to convert his try. Oh, and he hooks that badly. Just a bit eager there.
Yeah, snatched it a bit.
So 4-2 to Bradford. 6 minutes gone. Kevin Dick, long and downfield. That runs to Smith. Smith takes. Stone to Rathbone. It goes loose and it's picked up by Jazovic. Jazovic plays it quickly and it's away. Gratian gets his ball to Hanley. Hanley coming forward. Plays his ball and Rathbone comes the short side to Kellaway. Kellaway makes the break. Throws it up. Hanley still going. Hanley. And Bradford bringing the ball forward. Stone to Crossley. The wide ball to Mumby. And Mumby held. And the last tackle coming up. Sheldon to Crossley and Crossley chips one into the space. It's well picked up. Crossley, McGowan come in. Make the tackle. And the Bradford tackling going in. Leeds reorganising. Powell's going to try and come out. Ball playing. Dick hoists it downfield. That's going to run, but Francis will get there. And Francis picks up. Francis. A good run from Richard Francis. And a penalty. Crossley safely in. Stone with the tap. Rathbone tackled by Powell. Charlie Stone up to Kellaway, but he's met by two, but still makes ground. John Crossley on the run round, fed off to Jazovic away, but Hanley can't take it, and it's picked up by Leeds. Leeds come on the counter attack, and Richard Davis goes in and knocks his man down. David Heron tackle. Powell goes on the outside, but tackled by Sheldon. Fed off, Rain on the break. And Leeds wanted to come forward, but the downfield kick, and that'll run. It's not going to go in though, and Mumby will get it. And Mumby takes on the try line. McGowan picks up and runs. Crossley, Charlie Stone. Charlie over the 25. Good run from Stone. Kellaway turns it inside to Rathbone. Rathbone well tackled. Play ball, Allen. Gratian dummies, throws it on the floor, picked up by Kellaway to Stone. Jazovic almost makes the break, the last tackle. And Hanley feeds it off, and Leeds a mile offside. Rain. John Crossley. Is it in? No, it's not in. And that's poor. And John ought to make sure. The ball hanging there. And Bradford going to have to tackle the short side run. Kevin Dick spreading it. Powell well chopped down. Good tackle by Jazovic. Fed away. Maskill, good tackle. Maskill tackled by Charlie Stone, and Dick kicks, and it's back.
Get him tackled,
And the last one. Ball set up, and a lost ball. Ball played, and Crossley switches it to Rathbone. Rathbone takes him on up the middle. And they got a crack then. Crossley to Stone. The wide one, Sheldon. Stone again. Gratian tosses it back. Crossley looks for a little gap. Mumby brings it to the halfway line. Crossley away, and Stone, the wide ball to Hanley. Hanley away, over the top. Francis has to go down, and that's a little bit dangerous from Dick Jazovic. And the last one coming up, Richard Davis to Hanley. Hanley hoists it, and it beats the full back on the bounce. Hunt picks up, tackled by Davis. A scoop from acting halfback, and he's met. Another charge in. Maskill tackled by Gratian. Dick picks up. Kellaway meets his man. Ball away. Heron feeds it wide. Hanley tackles his man on the halfway line. Powell tosses it away, and Kevin Dick tries to kick through. David Smith picks up, makes it safe. Crossley in and feeds after McGowan. McGowan trying to make ground, makes 5 yards. Crossley to Stone. Rathbone away, and the ball's on the floor. Gratian dives on it. Gratian injured, and 3 Bradford players injured there, and that was bad. Gained nothing. Sheldon kicks downfield. Hunt almost fumbles. Hunt goes across field through the middle, but he's met, and the ball played, and a penalty given to Bradford, to Leeds. Charlie trying to steal one.
Started off a very fast pace on Alan one way.
That was
really
a
hard.
sad incident where we were trying to get rid of a ball that we shouldn't have done.
That's right.
3 players injured as a consequence of it.
Yeah, that's right. Throwing a silly ball. We've done it a couple of times just now.
Right, just what we need to do is play it steady. And Leeds with the move. The charge in and away, and that's a nice move, and it's out to the wing. Mumby, it goes back inside. It's picked up by Kevin Dick. Kevin Dick with the dummy. Francis, and the ball goes on the floor. Maskell has a go, but the winger's in touch, the linesman with the flag. Kevin Dick into touch. So Bradford put in, and a penalty given. Heron being spoken to. Hanley safely in. Stone taps. Rathbone on the charge. Rathbone plays his ball. Gratian. Kellaway tackled. Stone on a scoot. Inside to Gratian. Gratian slips it away to Rathbone. Rathbone making ground. Rathbone plays his ball and Crossley away to Sheldon. Sheldon drives it, but it's too far. Just hurried that a little bit, Shelley. The rain comes pouring down. Leeds put in, and the Leeds ball. Heron to Powell. Powell tackled, and this is going to make the handling difficult. The showers come down and charge in. Jones push back. And the inside ball, Rathbone and Gratian there. Maskell, the wide ball to Dick. Dick feeds it out, and the run round. And Dick, that's a knock on. And still going. But, Mr. Fox let that one go. And Leeds on the last. Hoist a high ball. That's right across field. And it'll run dead. Pushed with the wind. 25 tap. 18 minutes gone, the score. Bradford 4, Leeds 2. Charlie Stone, Jazovic. Stone, Crossley half through, tackled by Powell. Davis taking off the ball that time, and Gratian comes in. Gratian can't get rid of it, plays it quickly. Kellaway away, and he had to hang on to that. Don't think he had that quite. Ball getting slippy. Crossley to Stone, the wide one. And the last tackle coming up. Jazovic plays it in Crossley, the little chip through and chase, but Dick picks up. Dick away, and the ball fed away there by Leeds. Short one. Kevin Rain with the run. And the switch ball. And back to Powell going up the middle. And the last tackle for Leeds. And Dick drives one through into touch. Onto the 25 line. Jazovic injured. And the rain is absolutely siling down now. Pack goes round. Mr. Fox will want them square on the 25. And he's still not round. Down they go. Crossley feeds. And it's gone out to Leeds. A chance for Leeds here. Hunt checks and comes back inside, but he meets Rathbone on his way. Kevin Rain taking it in. And the ball away, and blind side run, and a chance for Maskill. Maskill almost goes in. An offside given against Crossley. So a kick for Gill then to level the scores.
Jeff Dare's the only one aware of a good be a quick penalty. Everybody wanted across there. They'd have been over if Jeff hadn't got across there, Alan.
Yeah. And we were caught there going the wrong way. It looked as though Leeds had all them in that side, Alan.
Yeah.
And he just had a little scoot, nearly got there.
Oh, sure, that's right. But if they'd got it out, they would have been over, wouldn't they?
So Gill. Here he goes. Hooked it. So 4-2 the score. Bradford with a 25 drop. Mumby downfield. Crossley takes his man. Bleakley making a little run from acting half back as Maskill picks up, feeds it off, and the ball goes wide, and the ball goes away. Bleakley again. Dick acting half back away to Heron. Heron, when the ball goes loose, and Sheldon takes it. Sheldon plays his ball, Crossley to Rathbone. It's Charlie Stone to Kellaway. Kellaway to Hanley. Hanley out to McGowan. McGowan with a little bit of room to run. And McGowan runs into touch. Not good, Steve. Scrum down just inside the Bradford half. Leeds put in. Down they go. Dick feeds and the scrum collapses, and that'll be reformed. Well, I think Bradford have got one. They have, and Rathbone takes them on. Plays his ball. Kellaway throws it on the floor. It's picked up by Stone and away. And Jazovic hits the gap. Jazovic going inside to Hanley, and Hanley is under the sticks. Yes, and a good try for Jazovic and Hanley again. And a good call. Hanley must have called that one.
Yeah.
Dick was looking outside.
Yeah, beautiful football though. Dick running, seeing how they're giving it.
Right.
Yeah, super.
So Jazovic, Hanley move. And Jazovic this season been getting some good balls away to Hanley. Now come on John, put this over. That's better. Ten points to 2 then. Kevin Dick to kick off, looking that far side again and trying for David Smith in the far corner. Squirts, Smith with his feet. Smith, loses the ball. Well, he outpaced them nicely. Leeds have an overlap on the left if it can go, and that's a forward pass, and Bradford down on it there. McGowan to Stone. Ball away, Kellaway. Kellaway plays his ball. Crossley out to Gratian going wide. Gratian powers in. Crossley to Hanley. Hanley having a look, but he's met. Last tackle for Bradford. Plays his ball. Crossley hoists downfield in between the fullback and the winger. And that runs to Gill. Gill picks up. Gill tackled by Hanley. Ball played. And away we go. The downfield kick again. Turns Mumby. That could run. Mumby will get it on the try line. And Mumby with a dummy.
Class Mumby, like class.
And Mumby up to the 25. Crossley, Charlie Stone. Stone tackled. Crossley has a scoot. And dummies. And just covered up. Kellaway to Jazovic. Jazovic going forward. Crossley kicks downfield into space and it chases away, but Gill takes on his wing covering. Tackled by Hanley and McGowan. Short side run, well held. And the lost ball. A scrum down given. And the crowd not pleased with that side about it. Lost ball, didn't see what happened at all.
No, the linesman right on the spot, referee asked the linesman and he said nothing happened, he just dropped it.
Looking sound at the moment, everybody taking the share.
Yeah.
And a penalty to Bradford, loose arm. Hanley into touch safely. Now will Bradford work a move? Perhaps we'll see a couple of drives here for the posts. Stone, Rathbone, drives straight. Stone finds Kellaway. Kellaway going back the short side. Stone takes another one. This looks like a setup for Hanley. Hanley in, Hanley, just held short. And the ball away now, Crossley. Well, looking for somebody to drop off him there. But it'd have done if it had gone. Hanley tries the chip through and it squirts away and Leeds get the ball. And again, Leeds with the ball. Pending the big run. Rathbone, the ball goes loose. Picked up by Jazovic and a knock on given. No, it's knocked back as Jazovic tears in. Stone, the far side, and Kellaway loses that one. It goes loose. And Ellery's got it. It's back to 1 as the Leeds defence make a mistake there. And the ball goes away. Penalty to Leeds. That was stupid, Alan.
Yeah.
We had them going on under pressure there. What a silly thing to do. Just got it back, I don't know. Well, Ian Sheldon being spoken to.
Oh, Charlie, the way everybody talks to Charlie. What about the back foot?
Gale into touch. Ball played and the charge in by Jones. Rain loses the ball, picked up by Jazovic, away to Crossley. Crossley. Hanley gets it to Davis. Davis juggles with it and couldn't quite take it. And Bradford just a little bit ambitious, got to settle down. Trying too many things too soon. Down they go, the scum drifting in field, and Mr. Fox quite rightly makes them go back. Down they go. Dick feeds. The ball wide, well taken. Crossley hangs onto his man. Rathbone gives a penalty away. That's been told about that as well. Bradford giving penalties away that they don't need to give away. And the Leeds players waving as though they want a replacement. Neil Haig. The referee indicating the offence, knee in, and the penalty to Leeds. Gill safely in. The drive, Davis and Gratian in with the tackles. Maskell picks up and feeds. Dick drops his man off and Rain comes forward, well tackled by Stone. Plays his ball, Maskell. Heron trying to make play. Webb tackled. Back it goes to Dick, and Dick hoists one down the field. Now will it run to the corner, will it run dead? And it's Hit the corner flag, that's dead, 25. And Leeds are going to make a substitution. I think Haig will have to come off with his arm. The tap taken and fed off to Rathbone. Rathbone striding in. Kellaway. And Dick diving in with the knees. And Dick being penalised for that, that's a similar offence. And Wilson, no, sorry, it's Ingham who's come on the wing, number 15 instead of Haig, who's going off. Hanley safely into touch. Stone, Gratian has to take them, and a flying fist there on Gratian, cracked him. Rain will be penalised for that. Gratian on the receiving end. Hanley into touch. Stone taps. Rathbone. Rathbone well tackled by Rain. Kellaway. And there's a fist. And a penalty. Webb. Another 10 yards talking. Mr. Fox won't have any of that. Stupid. Both sides are silly. So it was a nice clean match.
Good classy match actually, because some good rugby in the first
right, yes.
30 minutes. He's degenerating a bit now.
Crossley with the goal attempt.
Wouldn't be so bad if half of them were a bit subtle with it, Alan, but none of them are.
Blatant, wasn't it? Come on, Johnny. Crossley draws the one in. That's a good kick. So that takes the score to 12-2. 36 minutes gone. Well, Bradford could just do with consolidating for the next few minutes. Dick again downfield. Smith takes that one. And Smith sets off. Hang on to your ball, David. Plays his ball. Rathbone charges in and hurt himself. Plays his ball. Crossley with the dummy, met by Rain. Crossley, playable, John, and away. Hanley to Gratian. Gratian crashed down. Good tackle. The pick up and feed off. Hanley. Hanley away to Stone. Stone to Sheldon. Sheldon tackled. Last tackle coming up for Bradford. Back it goes, well picked up by Hanley. Hanley, downfield. Gill takes. Gill comes inside McGowan. Still going. Tackled by Kellaway. Leeds on the attack. Rathbone tackles Heron. Ball played and away. The little chip over the top. Mumby takes it. Tackled by Powell. Gratian to Stone. Stone away. Richard Davis struggles out of one. Good run, Richard. Valuable ground gain. Hanley. Rathbone. Got a knock there. It's Charlie Stone away. Jazovic couldn't quite get it away. But Bradford making progress towards the halfway line. Charlie Stone feeds the wide ball. Mumby turns and sidesteps him, and Mumby on the run to Hanley. Hanley going, but well tackled. Hunt tackles David Smith plays and away to Rathbone. Rathbone, the little chip over the top. How's it bounced? And Dick Jazovich is in under the sticks. And a nice little chip from Alan Rathbone.
Lovely kick. Alan will be dead chuffed with that one. Super little kick. But the lads all running there. Nice break again. Nice break. And nice,
Just run for us.
Yeah. But he run for us, that's right. You need that little bit of luck. But good backing up though.
Struggling through tackle.
That's right. He's having a good game again, is Dick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Set themselves up, haven't they?
That's right.
Cross lane to kick. And safely through. Well, that score coming just before half-time will have done Bradford a world of good, and it's taken the score to 18 points to 2. And Dick again looking for David Smith in that bottom corner, drives it long and takes easy. Well done, David, just bring it up and go down. Crossley makes 5 yards, plays his ball. Charlie Stone, Kellaway loses it. But the ball's away. Powell with the chance. At Bradford, short on the left. Leeds come right. The run in, McGowan did well. The ball played and Dick feeds it wide. The dummy and the ball away on the floor. And there was a hooter. And Bradford will go in. 18-2 in front, and a tremendous half from Bradford. Team's back on for the half. I'm sure there's been some harsh words said in the Leeds dressing room. And Bradford need another score. John Crossley to start us off. Mr. Fox with the whistle, and away we go downfield. Hunt going round, makes the 25. Dick feeding it off. Webb tackled. Short side ball to Powell. Powell's got to be held. Rain, the wide ball. Leeds running it wide. It's Sheldon, pulls his man over. Dick chips one over the top, and it's a chase on here. Mumby misses it, and it's picked up, and a chance here for Leeds. Down the far side, and Francis does well. And a little chip over there from Leeds, turning the Bradford defence. It's Ingham, I think, he's on, yeah. Leeds line up flat, Crossley to feed. Down they go, Bradford ball, but a penalty given to Bradford. And the hooker on the floor. So Mumby takes over the touch finding. He finds a good touch up to the halfway line. Stone does a juggle. Stone with the tap. And feeds it off. Kellaway away to Sheldon. Sheldon has to take it in. Sheldon plays his ball. Crossley, the run round, and Crossley hammered. And that's not good, lad. Let's get running forward like we were the first half. Hanley taken. And Bradford have to set themselves running. They've got to take them on. Never mind the fancy moves, and Jeff's going to do just that. Gratian chips it away, and it goes back. Gratian picks up, and that was lucky. Rathbone's having a tilt. Rathbone, good break. Plays his ball. Jazovic away to Kellaway. Kellaway tosses it up in the air. It's knocked back, and that's a knock on by Rathbone. Couldn't take it, and that'll be a scrum. And there's a man injured. The man tackling Kellaway, and it's Rain. They're disentangled, and I think Kellaway pulls him to his feet, and he's got a knock there. Trying to play silly, ambitious passes.
That's right, and we'll just
take them on.
First time,
Rathbone just made a nice play.
Yeah.
And a Leeds ball, and the run, and a chance here for Leeds. And Leeds moving it now. Bradford, men missing wide out if they'd have moved it, but Powell took it in, and it should have been moved wider. Here they come again, and the run. Tackle by Rathbone. Heron, the wide one to Powell. And going right, and Bradford a little short. Heron throws it inside, it's on the floor, it's picked up. Hunt. Neil Hunt on the 25, Leeds' last tackle. Is it going to be a kick and chase? Webb hoists the high ball. Bradford under it, and Gratian takes that one. Gratian to Hanley. Charlie Stone. Jazovic loses it. Ball passed off the floor to Powell, and the wide ball coming across field. And Hanley did well, he wrapped his man and the ball up. Bleakley the run, but he's tackled by Rathbone. The short side one, Jones diving close, knocks Ellery Hanley over. Leeds pressing, the wide one to Webb, and Webb drops it inside to the fullback Hunt. Hunt ships it off, it goes on the floor, and it's picked up by Crossley. Rathbone. Rathbone plays his ball. Gratian up the middle, and John Crossley couldn't take that one. Oh, and a nice break by Gratian. Just a little bit sharp. Nice break, but
no, if he could have made a lot of made a lot of ground on there.
Scrum down, and Dick feeds, but that's not in. Mr. Foxane put it in the middle, and it's out, and a Leeds ball again. Hunt plays his ball, and the tackle's going on the far side, and the ball played in a way. Dick, Heron, and the short side ball. Dick finds him, the fullback Hunt, and he's tackled just short, and the dive in by Maskell, but Maskell held and pushed back. Last tackle for Leeds. Bradford have to come out, and Dick with the chip over the top. taken by Crossley and tackled, but that's a drop out under the sticks. Bradford breathe again, and Leeds pressure. Mumby with a drop out. Downfield, Powell takes. Powell with a bit of room to run. Meets Gratian and Kellaway. Meet Kellaway it is. Sheldon. Maskell has a run. Well spotted. Sheldon again. And the pick up and run by Dick. Feeds it away. Heron with the wide ball and a chance here. Hanley takes his man and the ball. Blakely on the run round. Stone and Rathbone in the way. But Leeds men spread out wide. Out it goes from Webb to Heron, and Rain tackled. Last tackle for Leeds. Can Bradford resist? Back it goes again. Webb again, the hoisted ball. And the ball squirts away. Blakely goes in and he's just held short, and Bradford have got the ball. No, it's back to 1. And a penalty given. No, it's a free kick and spread. Dick crashes, tries to score. Bradford have the ball. Gratian makes 5 yards. Valuable 5 yards. Stone brings another 5. Bradford need to kick downfield to get out of this. Crossley hoists it high, and that's a belting kick. And it runs and runs. Gill tackled. And Bradford doing well, kicking that away. That's what it needed. Hunt takes it forward. Ball played and away. Heron feeds it off. Jones makes a run. And Kevin Dick takes them running and feeds it away. Richard Davies with a fine tackle over the far side. No, it wasn't, it was Crossley. But Leeds again spreading the ball. Heron with the wide one. Blakely runs into Hanley. Last tackle for Leeds. Gill feeds it off. The chip over the top. Gratian takes. Gratian quite happy to take the ball and go down. Stone makes 5. Gratian to Kellaway. Kellaway makes the 25. Crossley to Rathbone. Rathbone dumped. Powell met him. Crossley, and it's back to Hanley. Hanley takes and dodges and skips, gets his ball away, still going. Tackled by Powell. Crossley takes them running. The wide ball, that's a good ball to Davis, and Davis will kick and chase, and that's a good kick. And Davis using his brains there. Takes play down into the Leeds 25, or just short of the Leeds 25. Rain receiving attention. The pack goes down, and Rain trots in as Kevin Dick feeds, and that's a Leeds ball. The break on, but Mumby comes and takes his man. Super tackle. And they're coming the same way. Hunt goes back the other way. Head off to Dick. And the ball goes loose. Hanley's down on it. Leeds just over ambitious there. Crossley, McGowan. Well done, Mac, that's it. Save your forwards a bit. Charlie Stone takes it forward. Crossley on the run round, and Gratian takes it forward, slips it away. Sheldon going. Oh, and Sheldon just couldn't quite get up. Plays his ball away. Rathbone goes back in. The last tackle for Bradford. Crossley chips one through, but that'll run too far. That's right. 25 tap. Stone and Rathbone with the tackles. Dick feeding it off. Powell on the far side makes the break, but well tackled by Davis. And Leeds moving the ball, and dodging and weaving, gets his ball away, and it goes on the floor. And Heron feeding it off. Blakely. Bradford short the far side. Rain makes the run with a sound tackle from Davis, and away it goes again. Webb with the chip over the top, and it bounces for him, and the ball goes loose, and it's taken by Gratian. Gratian will hold it. Crossley, Stone to Hanley to Jazovic, and tries to get it away, but Blakely, and it's gone again, and Hanley's down on it, and they're messing about at the play of the ball. Charlie Stone to Crossley. Go down, John. Plays his ball. Stone to Rathbone comes in, well tackled by Blakely. Crossley, short side ball to Kellaway. McGowan came following him. Good play from Bradford. And a lost ball, and McGowan adjudged to have lost it, but I'm sure he won't be happy with that. So they'll scrum, and Leeds have been dominating the scrums. 6-1. Dick feeds, and that's another one. Rain met and dropped on the halfway line. Maskill feeds it off. Heron tries to make the break. The ball picked up by Dick. Dick ships it back this way. Kellaway comes with the tackle. And the driven ball. That'll find touch. Leeds dominating the scrums a lot.
Oh, well, it's to be expected, isn't it? We haven't got a look at it now.
No.
But,
And it's good tactics on their part to kick, because likely
that's right. That was a good kick as well. Put us back, but we're tackling all right, lads. Sticking with it.
Crossley feeds. It's a Leeds ball. Heron, ball moved. Hunt makes the dummy and smothered. And Leeds will come the same way and switch it back. Kerry can't make ground. The run from acting halfback, but David Smith, smart, spotted that one. and the ball being spread. Jones. And Jones well tackled by Stone. Maskill away. Webb, another hoisted ball, and it goes loose. Can't see who got that, and that's a try to Leeds. And the up and under eventually paying. Should always turn and swing it there. Stay away to the bounce.
It's the only way they're going to get them, isn't it?
Oh, it is there.
Yeah.
They've been tackled out again.
Yeah, we've been tackling well, but they're back in now with the triangle sticks. I'll credit to him because it's a good tactic, it's a kick.
Gill with the kick. 18-8 the score then. So the hoisted kick by Webb. Not taken by Bradford. Crossley downfield. Heron with his legs. Tackled by Kellaway. And Bradford will have to hold them and see if they can get some ball, because they're playing without it at the moment. Maskill away, and a diagonal kick downfield. That shouldn't go. Mumby takes. Francis, but he's spotted and taken by Curry. Kellaway drives forward. Gresham takes it the other way. Davis tackled on the halfway line. He wanted him on the drop-off. Hanley, Crossley. Hanley chips it away in a chance, but Shelley gets it away to Jazovic. Jazovic going. Jazovic tackled. Stone. Rathbone feeds Davis. Davis tackled. Stone tackled, and a hoisted ball by Kellaway, and that's a good kick, and it bounces. McGowan couldn't get there, but Hanley does and takes his man. Jazovic injured, and Hanley takes his man again. Gill, tackled by Kellaway. Getting through some work is Kellaway. Feeds off, Rain on the run. Rain makes the break. Gresham takes him, and the ball goes loose, and Richard Dare, Francis should have dropped on that one. And there'll be a scrum down, but that's as good as the Leeds ball. Jazovic back on his feet, but he's limping a bit. No, feet up against Stone. So Leeds on the charge, and they've got to be met and stopped. 18-8 the score. Short side ball. Gresham goes in and takes Jones. Webb moves it out. Heron trying to make play, but he ships it back. Crossley gets his man, and the ball goes loose, and Leeds are back down on it, I think. No, Bradford have it. Crossley away to Stone. Stone just takes it in. Crossley to Davis. Davis didn't get the ball and came back into it. Gresham sets himself up, takes 4 Leeds players, and that's what Bradford will have to do for a little while, settle themselves down. The wide one to Kellaway. Kellaway, well tackled, loses the ball, and Leeds go down on it, and Bradford take it. And it must be quite greasy, that ball. Rathbone. Crossley, Stone in. And that's what we need to do. Hanley shows the ball. Tries to wriggle out, but he's tackled. Kellaway. And the last tackle for Bradford. Crossley. Hoist, but that's miles too far. Anyway, over there.
Over the top.
Yeah. Make them chase it. And that's another Leeds ball. Hunt. And Leeds playing with the ball. Bradford can't keep it for long enough. And out it comes. Heron, the wide one, switch back inside, Bradford ball, and it's away to Charlie. Take it, Charlie, just go with it. That's it. Crossley, Gratian, Rathbone. Play ball, Alan. Jazovic coming back into it a little bit. Yeah. Crossley on the run round, and the dummy by Gratian, and the ball fed off Kellaway. Crossley, and Dick swiped at him there. Crossley plays it. Hanley, Charlie Stone, Rathbone tackled. The last tackle for Bradford, and the chip through. Crossley, well taken. Leeds back in the 25. And the ball away. Gill's having a charge in. No, it isn't Gill. The ball goes away again. Hunt makes the gap. Hunt makes the break, but Mumby takes him on the halfway line. That is dangerous in broken play. Heron feeds it off to Rain. Rain tackled by Hanley, and the last one for Leeds. And the ball driven. David Smith should get there. Smith takes it, feeds Mumby. Mumby tackled on the halfway line, on the 25 line. Rathbone takes it on himself. Sheldon. And Bradford playing it closer and closer. Charlie Stone, Kellaway. And Bradford need to move it a bit wider than that. Stone, Crossley. Crossley tackled. Somebody's got to get in for the kick. Jazovic to Hanley. Hanley chips it into space. And he's taken off the ball, and a penalty to Bradford.
Back kick.
Yeah. Especially at this time. They fancy giving us the ball away. They're giving the ball away, yeah. So Bradford kicking for position. And a good kick from Mumby on the 25. Leeds make the substitution. Wilson coming on for Rain. Stone taps. Rathbone. Rathbone charges in. Stone to Gratian. Kellaway. And Kellaway held. And Crossley goes on the run round. The ball goes loose. Davis will pick up, but Mr. Fox blows for the knock-on. Scrum down, Kevin Dick feeds, and it's the Leeds ball again, and a chance here. Mumby makes the tackle. Leeds spreading it, Heron tackled. Jones with the run in, Hanley, super tackle, man and ball, and away it goes. And the kick downfield, and that's a good kick, and that's going to go into touch. And Leeds are going to press again.
Like 6-1 scrums.
10-1.
10-1. 10-1.
I don't know. So the scrum vital. Can Bradford get the put in? A knock on. Dick. And Leeds pressing on the line here, and it's away. Heron, Powell. Tackle by Mumby. Wilson away, and Hunt comes back into Gratian. Maskell away to Heron the short ball. Tackled by Jazovic. Heron. Last tackle for Leeds. And there's a move on here. Out it goes. And a hoisted ball again. And they all go in and it goes dead.
Made sure to Jeff that time, didn't it?
Mumby with the kick. Well played by Hunt.
Up together.
And he'll come off his left. Dickett acting half-back, feeding it out to Powell. Powell tackled. The switch ball and the run from acting half-back, but Rathbone's there. And away we go again. Leeds, the wide ball. Wilson taken by Crossley. Webb switches it to Dick. Dick with the chip. And that'll run too far. No, Mumby has to play it.
Good tactics, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, they're getting the ball from any scrum.
That's right, yeah.
So they've got to do it, haven't they? Because they're not going to score moving it. Bradford's tackled tremendously well.
Yeah, they have.
Really put a tackle instinct in. So again, Mumby has to drop out. This time he hits it better. Hunt takes. Gratian sets himself up for that one, watching him coming back on the right foot. Carry away to Powell. Powell tackled. Ball played, Maskell, Heron, the wide ball. Hanley's there. Ooh, well taken by Webb. Heron makes the burst. And again it's Leeds pressure all the time. And again the hoisted ball. Mumby takes. And another drop out. Mumby safe under that one. Just got to keep the cool, Alan.
Just keep cool, keep spotting, that's right, yeah.
And tackle them when they've got it.
Take the ball when they get chance.
That's right. Mumby angles this one a little bit. Gill tackled. Blakely away. Hunt gets his ball away, but Hanley takes his man. The ball's away though, and Hanley takes him again, but again the ball's away. Jones going the far side. Jones striding through. Richard Davis tackles his man. The pick up, and here's Leeds again. They come. Ball fed away and out, and that's good football. And the fullback can't take it. McGowan tries to go down on it, and the knock-on given.
He couldn't get on Garnet.
No, he couldn't get it. No, he should have just booted it as far as he could.
Yeah.
On this way. You know, Smith had a chance against Gilly, beating him down here.
Yeah.
So, can we get one? Bradford have got one scrum. In it goes, and that's the second, and it's away to Mumby. Mumby ducks under one. Rathbone tackled. Plays his ball. Sheldon takes us forward. And a dummy from Crossley. And away to Kellaway. Kellaway down the middle. Away to McGowan. McGowan inside, and Hanley. Hanley's going. Hanley's in. And Hanley's under the sticks for his second try.
Well done, guys. 3 or 4 different people on there.
Well,
yeah, very good. Crossley, Sheldon, McGowan, all going good there.
The times we've seen it this year.
Yeah. Times we've done it, times we've done that pressure not scored, and other teams come back and cracked it.
So Bradford absorb it all and come back. A tremendous try from Hanley. And McGowan doing well, and Crossley setting it up. Kellaway handing on. Beautiful. Crossley tags on the goal points, 24-8. Well, Hanley's 46th try, and all he needs is another 4. Kevin Dick with the kick, short to the touchline side, taken by Rathbone. Rathbone drives forward. Gresham, Stone, Jazovic. Oh, Jazz makes a break. Stone to Crossley. Crossley to Kellaway. Kellaway inside to Crossley. Crossley to Hanley. Hanley away to Stone. Stone to Rathbone. Rathbone pivoting and getting his ball away to Stone. Stone dummies and couldn't keep it going, but tremendous football from Bradford. And away it goes. Hanley to Kellaway. Kellaway steaming in. Kellaway makes the break. Can he go the way? Can he go? And he's tackled you out short. Francis to Hanley, and away it goes to Stone. Stone inside to McGowan. McGowan can't get in. Last tackle for Bradford. Back it goes. Crossley with a drop, but he's missed. A substitution wanted to be made now for Bradford. Hanley coming off and David Retford going on. So, minutes to go. Hanley comes off to a tremendous cheer. On goes David Retford. Leeds make the tap. Jones the run. Dick feeds it back. And up they go, the wide ball. And Heron tackled. Dick back inside. Dick makes the ground and gets it away, and it's over the top. Blakely, well tackled. Rathbone again, the ball away though, and the run in and break. Stone getting back, doing well. Ball played, going right. Dick. Ooh, and Davis got a hand to it and knocked it into touch. That's so it should get an opportunity for Bradford to make the second substitution. I wanted Jazovic off, I think it is, and Ian Sherratt to come on. Dick been limping a bit. Played well as Dick.
Yes, tremendous game again. Don't like this injury.
Hobbling, yeah. He got that early on, didn't he, in the first half. So Ian Sherratt going on. Jazovic coming off. I don't look happy with that. Sherratt goes on. And a penalty taken quickly, and it goes on the floor. Retford comes in and takes it. And Sherratt knocks his man down. Powell losing that one. That'll do us. That'll do us. Yeah. Crossley feeds.
Must be third time.
Down they go. No, they're not. Kellaway can't get in this side. Crossley feeds and it's straight through, and a penalty given to Leeds. Dick taps, and the break by Jones, and Kerry's in, and Kerry scores. Doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter now.
No, it's all over.
And Kerry the scorer there then.
Yeah, instead of going and taking second first.
Yeah. So the goal by Gill. And score 24-14. There goes the hooter, and a good 2 points for Bradford. A tremendous game, Alan, that.
Yeah, the lads
Were extremely hard.
Oh, the tackling was tremendous, Alan.
Short was very good.
They played without the ball for all the second half, and yet when they come away from the pressure, they saw a copybook try. Superb handling by 3 or 4. Good evening and welcome to the Boulevard for a Claremont Championship League game between Hull and Bradford. The Hull team is 1 Prenderville, 2 James, 3 Schofield, 4 Elliott, 5 Eastwood. Half-backs, Waitman 6, Sterling 7. Forwards, Tomlinson 8, Mallinson 9, Rose 10, Muggleton 11, Crooks 12, Sharp 13. Substitutes O'Hara and Wellham. Bradford team is Mumby, McGowan, David Redfern, Richard Davis, Brett Tangdale, halfbacks Ellery Hanley, John Crossley, forwards Jeff Grayson, Charlie Stone, Paul Mallender, Ian Sherratt, Steve Parrish, Ian Sheldon, and substitutes Paul Bargett and Darren Molden.
That's Peter Sterling, the Vice President's Player of the Year.
Yeah. Just picking up at the moment a presentation for the Old Player of the Year award going to Peter Sterling, the Australian international scrum half. Lovely night at the Boulevard, ground nice and dry, plenty of grass on. Both teams showing quite a number of changes, but nevertheless a lot of class on both sides, and we do expect an exciting tussle tonight. Bradford having two young players making the debuts tonight in both substitutes, and Paul Bargett, half-back or full-back, and Darren Molan, second row or back row forward. In fact, Bradford showing a very young side out tonight, all round. There's only Jeff, John, Jeff Charlie, and maybe Dave Redfern with any age really at all. Anyway, off we go with Sterling. Sorry, Crooks putting the ball deep. It's picked up by Sheldon, but he's well tackled by three old players. Now Parrish met by Tomlinson, Charlie Stone up to Crossley, Sherratt, but again three old players in with the tackle. Crossley comes by and puts a kick deep, kick bringing Northern down onto the old 25. Quite a good crowd here, the Threepenny stand well full. Looks about 7,000 or 8,000, which is quite a good gear for an evening match. So it's Sterling to feed for all. And straight away Charlie Stone penalised for feet up. Sterling putting the ball safely into touch 10 yards from the halfway line. Mullins and Tomlinson on the burst, but met by Grayson and McGowan. Sterling bringing rows, but well tackled there by Mallender. Sterling coming on the switch, dummy run, but Mallinson just dummying once or twice, but well tackled in midfield. And Crooks slipping. And out Sterling out. Wakeman with a kick deep into the Northern 25. But Tengdal picks it up. It's tackled short of the 25. Davis coming away. Stone to Grayson, out again to Stone to Hanley to Parrish. Nice little half break there by Steve Parrish, nice football by Bradford, moving it quickly and making a gap. Redfern out to Stone. It comes back inside, but it's held. Charlie not going anywhere. And Miss McDonald coming across to the bench. I'm not sure which bench he's talking to. I presume it's the old bench with Northern being in possession. I can't see Peter making... Northern put a deep kick down to Prenderville. Prenderville going outside. Hanley, but straight into the arms of Richard Davis. Tomlinson getting the ball away to Wakeman. Again, all stood, but moving the ball, but not going anywhere. So it's Mallinson. Mallinson showing, but again, well tackled by Mallender in midfield. And then Crooks. Crooks half making a break, and Muggleton backing up, but Wakeman getting the ball away. Sharp back inside. Schofield well tackled on the halfway line by Gratian. But Old with some enterprising play there. Sterling across to Rose, but a good tackle there by Mallender. Good tackle out to Sterling. Puts a long ball out to James. Who can run, but James puts a cross kick in. Across the field. Ball standing for Crossley, but offside. Crooks interfering with play. Says the referee, and a penalty to Bradford. Mumby was ball safe into touch. So it's Stone with a tap to Crossley. We'll bring Shirrett running onto the ball. Strong run there from Shirrett. But again, well tackled. Stone to Gratian. Gratian cutting back inside, but met by 3-4 old players. Shirrett running forward. Appeared to have a trip there, but the referee left play on. Parish to Hanley. Hanley dodging and weaving. The 3 players immediately coming across to Hanley. Stone out to Crossley. Crossley running. Going forward, but met by Muggleton in the middle of the field. 5th tackle. Out to Parish. Parish putting the ball. Muggleton taking Parish after he kicked the ball, but down to East, but well tackled by McGowan. It's Prenderville bursting out, but again McGowan gets across for the tackle. Wakeman showing the ball, but trying to dump in, but well tackled again by Stone. So back on the 25. Sterling back inside to Tomlinson, but met by Stone and Gratian. Again Sterling out. Rose, but Mallender well getting across and tackling Rose well there. Sterling with a kick. Beautiful kick by Sterling. Beautiful flight and kick by Sterling there. Seeing McGowan hadn't really gone to halfway mark, not coming forward and backwards, but nevertheless a good kick. So it's Crossley to put in for Northern. Ball straight out. Again ball out. All they've got at this time Sterling. Wakeman trying to run outside Hanley, but met by Hanley and Mumby. Wakeman should really move the ball there. They had players running for him. And Crooks going forward, but again brought down by Mumby. Schofield dancing. Well tackled by Shirrett. Well out Wakeman coming out. Rose, but a good tackle in by Parish. To Hanley. But a knock on, the referee gives a knock on. But a good tackle there by Steve Parish. Went with us Bill Slater, who normally does his statistics for us. But nevertheless, Alan Rose can't be with us. Bill, pretty even so far, Bill.
Yeah, I think it's a very entertaining game at this stage. We've been in the whole half more than they've been in ours, actually.
Steve Parish with a good tackle there on Paul Rose, stopping to get out to 3/4.
Yeah, very good tackle. Mind, he is a good tackler when he moves up in the pass.
That's right. Sterling penalised this time for feeding. Mumby putting the ball safely into touch, just in the old, on the halfway line. It's Malander coming for the ball. Malander running wide. Half getting through, but well met. Doesn't play the ball. Shirrett dropping the ball. Shirrett. Ian just tending to watch the players instead of taking the ball, consolidating. Crooks shoving Grayson off, but Davis well in. Coming out. Redfern well in on Muggleton. Good tackle by David Redfern there. And again, trying to go up the middle is Sharp, but well tackled by Redfern again. Tomlinson striding forward. Sterling with a little kick through, straight to Hanley's hands. Stone coming forward, just bringing Northern forward. Crossley darting through. The long ball out to Shirrett. Oh, couldn't quite get his ball out to Davis there. Oh, Sterling out. Out to Sharp. Sharp with the long ball to Muggleton. Muggleton trying to run outside Redfern, but well tackled by Redfern. Muggleton never played the ball, says the referee. So with a kick, Sterling putting it into the Northern 25. Manson coming across with the Rose inside into Tomlinson, but is met by Stone and Malander. Sterling back into Muggleton, but he's well met. Sterling going on his own, but switches it back inside to Tomlinson. Pushing Parish off, gets the ball out to Mallinson, out again to Wakeman. Wakeman to Hanley, back inside to Schofield. And Schofield well pulled down by Crossley. Hull still pressing. Out to Rose, Rose striding through, but good tackle there by Shirrett. Prenderfield racing through. Brilliant try there. Prenderfield running from deep and Sterling putting through for a lovely try there.
Good move, beautiful move.
Yeah.
Well worked. He looked up, saw we were coming through, and he just slipped it into his path.
Yeah, it shows a benefit people running from deep positions, Bill.
Yeah, very good, very good. First class move.
But there we've got to tighten up, Bill, because we had got down to the sixth tackle again, the last tackle. So you should be more alert at that stage than any. But nevertheless, it was a class try. Yeah.
Actually, that was the worst tackling cover that we've had all the night so far, because we've been very good at it. You know, played some good football of Hull, but we've been alert to it.
So it's Schofield to convert. Which is it flaps a bit, but it does go through. So 14 minutes gone, and Hull going to a 6-0 lead. So it's Parish to restart the game for Northern. Putting the ball deep under the post. Prenderfield to the right. Prenderfield gets across, collects the ball, runs the ball out, runs at Davis, but well met by Davis, well tackled by Davis. And James picks and sets off running. We'll have to meet James, strong runner, but it's well met by Shirrett. Sterling out. Ball out to Rose running strongly. Sharp, well held by Henley. Mallender. And 6 tackle. Mallinson and Sterling pushes it wide to Crooks, hold him down. That's a turnover. Good tackling there by Bradford. Stone got back in, going nowhere. Crossley to Shirrett. Oh, half pushing Sterling off, but not quite getting away from him. Gratian, Hanley to Redfern. Redfern out Schofield, McGowan. But nobody coming straight for Northern. Nobody running straight at all. Ball just being flashed across the field. Redfern, Mallender Sterling. Still going Mallender, but eventually held. Gratian to Stone to Hanley. Hanley drops the ball. And Crooks tries to get Mallinson away, but he's well held. Crooks going forward. Ellery just seemed to have a touch of the drops. That's the last 2 balls he dropped, Bill.
Yeah. Probably tight. Everything.
Wakeman going. There's Wakeman going all the way. Good try from the standoff there, Bill. Everybody holding off and showing the pace to go through and go in at the corner. Yeah,
we were only saying earlier on, though, that they should be up against him, right up on top of him, and they're not. They're hanging back now for some reason or other.
Johnny Cross up there trying to pace the lad instead of getting across to him. Yeah. And the lad leaving him then for pace. When he half stopped John and then went.
Number 6, Stu England.
So Northern letting in two quick tries. We've never really been in an attacking position yet, Bill, either.
Yeah, we've been on their 25, but we've wasted the ball every time we've got it. We've either been penalised or we've dropped the ball, you know.
So it's Schofield with a conversion attempt from a yard inside the touchline. Now way short and wide with that one. So 10 points to 0. Hull go into the lead. So it's Parish again to restart for Northern. All right, how are you? What am I doing? I'm talking down here. Parish puts it deep, over Sterling touches it, but Prenderfield behind him. Prenderfield running straight at players, but runs into Shirrett. Sterling coming blind. Mallinson trying to go on the dummy, but well might arrive Parish. Sharp with the ball out to Rose. The Crossley meets Rose. Sterling to Crooks. Crooks runs into Hanley and Sheldon. Wakeman, but this time, Mallinson. James, well, the ball goes loose, but a knock-on given.
You see,
but again, Sterling is behind everything that Hull do, Will.
Yeah.
Putting short passes out, long passes out, little kicks through.
Well, this is the sort of class that makes a world of difference, isn't it?
Oh, that's right. It gets lads running for you when they know they're going to get good ball. So Northern get a ball out to Hanley to Mumby. Mumby going outside Prenderville, but is held. Richard Davis to Hanley. Hanley going back into the... Hanley still going run at the forwards. But we're going across the field too much, Bill. There's not enough straight running.
Yeah. The centres, when they get in it, are running straight at all.
Shit it out. Jeff Gratian coming through. Out to Stone. Out to Davis, but Davis and Sheldon need each other's way then. Stone. Ouch. Parish. Oh. Sterling just getting across the Parish well. Back to Hanley. Hanley's getting rid of Sterling now, pushes the ball deep. It's a good kick from Hanley.
Nice kick.
Puts Northern well into the old 25. That's the kind of thing we've got to do, like Steve Parrish said. Hitting the gap and running.
Yeah.
Just Sterling just having the presence of mind to get across there.
That's right.
Sterling, oh, looked to be feeding there, but the referee says play's on. The Wakeman's met by Crossley. Out Rose pushing Hanley off into the face there. Rowan's supposed to do that kind of thing. Switching it. And again, Tomlinson puts the ball out to Muggleton, who switches to Muggleton. Crossley off, still running. Tomlinson. But I think Northern going to penalise there for obstruction quite rightly as well.
I didn't notice it. I was watching it from.
Yeah, Jeff Grayson did make sure he got in front of James, the winger there, so he couldn't get to Muggleton. But Johnny Crossley there been allowing himself to be pushed off and letting Muggleton get away up the right.
Yeah.
So it's Sterling. Northern again defending. 20 minutes gone, they'll lead 10-0. And again they're on, back inside, Sterling. Little Mallinson showing the ball. Again Sterling wide out to Tomlinson. And a knock on there by Tomlinson. So the ball comes out to Northern. Hanley. And a Wakeman there. Yeah. It's Mallender running straight. Again, well met in the middle of the field. Crossley out to Gratian, but dummy in there and the lads have stopped running. And Crossley put him one deep. The ball bouncing deep into the old 25. Penderville will go try to run around Crossley. Crossley gets to him. Good tackle by John Crossley. Keeps Penderville in the 25. James well tackled by Shirrett. And Crooks. But Crooks met by Parrish, but he gets the ball away. Sharp to Rose, but it's knocked down by Gratian. But Muggleton but met by Stone and managed to get up. But again, Crossley gets in his way. Ball back to 1, says the referee. And Sterling threatening to go himself. But gets the ball away to Mallinson, out to Sharp. Sharp across to Schofield. Schofield chased by Redfern, met by Mallender in the midfield and is well tackled. Sharp to Rose, but met by Gratian. Mallinson slides it back to Sterling. Pops one up again for Sharp, but this time Ellery sees it and cuts the ball out. Sterling moves the ball wide. Schofield to Crooks back inside. Steve Parrish there. Oh, I've got him. Steve Parrish getting to the man, missing him and getting back there, Bill. It's a good job, really.
Yeah.
Because Schofield was away, but he should have nailed him first time. He was with the man.
I think they were a little bit lucky there in the passes, though. They just held on to him where they could have gone astray, They were moving good, but it was just, one of them ways that it could have come towards
Crossley. Crossley for Northern. Crossley with a long ball. Mumby tackled. Redfern coming blind. Redfern making ground to Schofield. McGowan to Crossley back inside to Sheldon, but he's well tackled. Redfern, Stone, Hanley getting away, but he's well tackled. He's out to Parrish. Run, Stevie, run. Let Tangdal caught. Good football from Northern though. Malinder. Ball to Davis. To Davis to Stone, but a bad ball, but Grayson's there. Grayson going on the burst, back and shooting the ball, still going. Pulled down 5 yards short. It's Davis. Out to Stone. Stone drops the ball, but moves it on to Crossley. Last tackle. It's Redfern. Redfern puts the ball up. It's a good kick. It's a good kick there. It's Schofield. Schofield well caught there by McGowan. So first bit of pressure from Northern. I don't think Ellery's hurt as much as lost his shoe, lost his boot, Bill. So it's Muggleton to drop out for Hull. Puts it down the centre of the field to Mumby, to Hanley. Hanley picks it. Hanley runs at Muggleton, chews him off, goes round. Hanley's still going. Hanley's still going. Good run by Hanley there. Puts Northern straight back on the attack. So it's Hanley to Mumby. Mumby to Stone. Stone out wide to Sheldon. Sheldon into Redfern. Redfern comes forward. Northern 10 yards short of the old line. Stone charging forward, going through. Charlie will brought down 5 yards from the old line. He's up. Cross the Redfern. Crossley to Grayson. Grayson to Crossley. Crossley back in. Crossley going in for a try. No.
He tackled it, rolled him over.
Crossley said to be held on his back.
Yeah, we tackled the court line, but the whole man that rolled him over.
So Northern a bit unfortunate there. So Sterling. Penalised Northern for feet up again. Would appear every time we get near the old line we're going to get penalised, Bill. That's the third time. And Northern there talking, so they get another 10 yards given. In fact, that 10 yards, the longest 10 yards I've seen. It's a good 15 yards, Bill.
No, that's what I say. We get on their 25. We either give the ball away or we're being penalised. So
yeah, just unfortunate there. John looked to score her all over.
I thought he'd scored the old player to me, rolled him over the line, and he had the ball on the floor. And then we'll put on his back. But we'll have to see the video for
Lost the ball. There's Northern with the ball. Out to Malinder. Malinder running straight back in. Head tackle there, but the referee takes no notice whatsoever. Stone out to Crossley. Crossley to Redfern. Redfern to McGowan. McGowan comes back in, but is well held. So Shirrett coming on the run. Into Sharp. Rose again had eye, but the referee doesn't seem to be taking any notice of it at all. Back inside. So it's Hanley. Still going is Hanley. Still going is Hanley. And he's in the corner. Superb try by Hanley there. Hanley's 48th try this season. But Ellery running beautiful, strong style there, Bill. Having the pace and the power to shove men off in the corner and get over.
Didn't look to be a try on at all until he got that ball. Sidestepped him and managed to push a player off, and then they couldn't hold him. Very strong player is Ellery, very strong.
Whole crowd very sporting with their applause for that, Bill.
Yeah. I think they'd like to see him score his 50th try here, never mind anything else.